the conditioned soul laments. Purport. The main function of the time factor, which is a representative of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is to destroy everything. The materialists in material consciousness are engaged in producing so many things in the name of economic development. They think that by advancing in satisfying the material needs of man, they will be happy. But they forget that everything they've produced will be destroyed in due course of time. From history, we can see that there were many powerful empires on the surface of the globe, constructed with great pain and great perseverance. But in due course of time, they've all been destroyed. Still, the foolish materialists cannot understand that they're simply wasting time in producing material necessities, which are destined to be vanquished in due course of time. This waste of energy is due to the ignorance of the mass of people who do not know that they are eternal and that they have an eternal engagement also. They do not know that this span of life in a particular type of body is but a flash in the eternal journey. Not knowing this fact, they take the small flash of life to be everything, and they waste time in improving economic conditions. Let's read the next verse too. Yadadruvasya dehasya sanubandhasya durmatihi druvani manyate mohad griha kshetra vasunicha. The misguided materialist does not know that his very body is impermanent and that the attractions of home, land, and wealth in relationship to that body are also temporary. Out of ignorance only, he thinks that everything's permanent. Purport. The materialist thinks that persons engaged in Krishna consciousness are crazy fellows wasting time by chanting Hare Krishna. But actually he does not know that he himself is in the darkest region of craziness because of accepting his body as permanent. And in relation to his body, he accepts his home, his country, his society, and all other paraphernalia as permanent. This materialistic acceptance of the permanency of homeland, etc., is called the illusion of Maya. This is clearly mentioned here. Mohad grihakshetra vasuni. Out of illusion only does the materialist accept his home, his land, and his money as permanent. Out of this illusion, the family life, national life, and economic development, which are very important factors in modern civilization, have grown. A Krishna conscious person knows that this economic development of human society is but temporary illusion. In another part of Srimad Bhagavatam, the acceptance of the body as oneself, the acceptance of others as kinsmen in relationship to the body, and the acceptance of the land of one's birth as worshipable are declared to be the products of an animal civilization. When, however, one is enlightened in Krishna consciousness, he can use these for the service of the Lord. That is a very suitable proposition. Everything has a relationship with Krishna. When all economic development and material advancement are utilized to advance the cause of Krishna consciousness, a new phase of progressive life arises. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Tadhati Shapadantikam Vandehang Shri Guru Shri Jatapada Kamanang Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Shagrashatam Shahagana Raganatan Vitam Stam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savatutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Shahagana Lolita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kamshana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hori Priye Vanchakolpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhobhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. These are instructions by Lord Kapila-dev, the incarnation of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yad yad yam yam artam upadate tukena sukhahetave. Whatever one gets, artam, as a desirable object, as profit, dukena, with great trouble. If we want to get anything, money, if we want to get property, if we want to get this or that for enjoyment, if we want to have a nice home, nice wife, nice family, nice job, nice car, for all of that nice, we have to go through so much trouble. Dukkena. Dukkena means suffering, actually, trouble. And why do we go through so much trouble? Sukhahetave. We go through so much misery to enjoy. For the sake of enjoyment, we go through so much trouble. Tam tam tunoti bhagavan. All right, that's the way of the world. You go through so much trouble. We go through so much difficulty to get something for enjoyment. All right, but it was worth it. But tam tam dhunoti bhagavan. Whatever it is that we acquire, Krishna destroys. He takes it away. And then, puman chochati yadkrite. And therefore, the person who, therefore we're lamenting, we're crying. I lost my this, I lost my that. I lost my home, I lost my car, I lost my money, I lost my wife, I lost my health, I lost my, because everything's going to be lost. And for these things that are going to be lost, we go through so much trouble. And that's our program for happiness, sukha hetave. For the sake of happiness, we go through all this trouble to acquire something that Krishna takes away in the form of time. Kalosmi loka kshaya krit pravriddho in the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, I'm time and I take everything away. I destroy the whole planet or the whole universe. What to speak of our petty possessions or petty projects or homes. It's all lost. Yad adruvasya dehasya. The body itself, all of this is based on the body. The ice cream is tasty, the sex is good, the home is comfortable in relationship to this body. Deha. And what is the nature of this body? Adruva. Adruva means temporary. It doesn't last. Not dhruva, not lasting. But durmati, due to misguided thinking, we manyate, we think that this body and that which is related to this body is dhruva, permanent, lasting. Mohat, because of illusion. Griha, kshetra, vasuni, cha. We think that my home, my property, my wealth will endure. And it won't. Janasya mohoyam, this is Maya. I spend my whole life working hard for enjoyment, and the enjoyment is paltry and finally taken away entirely. And I think I'm very intelligent. I'm building a better society. We're advancing through scientific progress, through education, through this and that. And Lord Kapila says, no, it's crazy, it's madness. Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma yadindriya priti arapranate. Madly, we're trying to be happy by accumulation of material comfort, material assets. And it doesn't work. In the Bhagavad Gita, Dukhaliyam Ashashvatam, the material world is called a place of misery. Everything, so much trouble for enjoyment. The return on investment is not much to talk about. But if someone says, no, this is just your negative mood, your negative outlook, your pessimism, maybe for you the world is not enjoyable. For you, family and home and country and possessions are not enjoyable. But that's you. I am happy. I have a beautiful wife. I have very nice home. I have a loving family. I belong to the greatest nation on earth. I have good health. I can enjoy. It's not Dukkhaliya, it's Sukkhaliya. It's a very happy place. Then Krishna says, Ashashvata. Even if you think, yes, it's very nice, now get out. Srila Prabhupada points out that if we want to lease an apartment, the first thing we do is you go over the contract very carefully to make sure that we can stay. I found a place that I like and that I can afford. No cameras, please. If you would put your phone away, I would be very happy. Hello? Hello? If you would put your phone away, I think that would make me very happy. We're all doing something for happiness. For me, happiness is having people put their phones away. The first thing we do, we get to see a place that we like. We want to make sure that we can stay, that we can't be kicked out. Because now it's a place that's good. But there's no such place. We're all going to be kicked out. Or before we're kicked out, the things will be taken away. So what kind of program is this? It's a program for madness, for madmen. Let me work like a dog to get something that I can't keep, that will be taken away. All on the basis of this original madness, then I'm thinking that I'm American, I'm Indian, I'm white, I'm black, I'm young, I'm old, I'm this, I'm that I'm this body. And in relation to the body, this is my wife, these are my children, these are my parents, this is my home, this is my country, this is my this is my that. All on the basis of something that I'm not. I'm not this body, but I'm thinking as if I were this body. Even if I've heard somewhere that I'm not the body, still I think I'm the body. Yes, we've read the philosophy, but still I'm thinking, but I'm American, but I'm Indian, but I'm this, but I'm that. Still I'm thinking, this is my wife, these are my children, this is my home, this is my money. This is the power of illusion. As long as we're under the sway of that illusion, our life is a failure. We're thinking of this flash life, Prabhupada calls it, this one quick life that goes by just like that, as everything, not knowing that we're going from one life to the next. Now I have I'm American, next life I may be an American dog, an American bug. Because I can't hold on even to this body. And in the next life, what kind of body will I get? I don't know. And yet that's not important to us. That we set aside. What's important is my career, my education, my this, my that. That's all of the utmost importance. And getting free from Maya, that's theoretical. Because I'm bewildered. Because Maya is so strong that I'm bewildered. I'm forgetting my real nature. I'm identifying with this body, which I'm not. And in relationship to this body, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is all mine. And I dedicate myself to all of that, forgetting my real interest. Forgetting my real self-interest. Nate vidu svartakatimi Vishnu durashaya ye bahirartamanina. I'm busy with all of these external things, missing my real inner need to get free from this material illusion, to get free from this useless project of suffering for happiness, to get free from the cycle of birth and death and go back to my real healthy life in relationship to Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada points out that all of these things, this body, the home, the money, they can all be used for Krishna. They can all be used for Krishna. That is a very suitable proposition, Prabhupada says. Everything has a relationship with Krishna, and when everything is fully dedicated to Krishna, then it has meaning. Otherwise, our life, however polished, however superficially advanced, is a waste of time. And it's a waste of time. So the Krishna consciousness movement is dedicated to awakening people from this madness of illusion and helping them see the real happy life. We don't have to work like dogs to be happy. We have to revive our eternal Krishna consciousness. So that's easily done by this chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But not casual chanting every now and then. Serious dedication to the process of bhakti yoga, the process of devotional service to Krishna. One can make one's life successful. It's not casual. I'd like some money, so maybe some money will come my way, and I'll do a little something. And no, if we're serious, we're always trying to lock in our profits, take the money to the bank the first thing, and lock it up so no one takes it away from us. We don't just treat it casually. Then how much more serious we should be about the actual goal of life, when we're so serious about these things that will be taken away anyway. Even if my money's in the bank, it will all be taken away. And my body itself will be taken away. So if we're so serious about these things which will all be taken away, how much more serious we should be about the real purpose of having received a human lifetime. That's in every other lifetime, every other form of life, sense gratification is available, and it's available in this life also. But if we just dedicate ourselves to that, then we're wasting our human life. And in the next life, we may get a more suitable body. Why a human body when we're not going to use it for a human purpose? Nature will give us another animal body. All right, you wanted to live just for sense enjoyment. Here, take a body that's just meant for that. And then in the next verse, Lord Kapila Dev says, in fact, in whatever species of life he appears, the living entity finds a particular type of satisfaction. And he's never averse to being situated like that. If I get the body of a dog, I'll think, okay, bones and fire hydrants. Very nice. However miserable it may be, when I get that kind of body, dog body, pig body, bird body, monkey body, I'll think, yeah, nice, good, there's happiness here. Now, this is the power of Maya, and we should be very careful about it. We should guard ourselves against the power of Maya and guard those who are close to us against the power of Maya. In war, one protects everything as best as one can. But as pointed out here, one loses it all anyway. So we should protect our real asset, Krishna consciousness. Take it very seriously. And we're providing, this Krishna consciousness movement is providing every opportunity. We have books, we have kirtan, we have everything. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada are giving us all these advantages. So let's take them to the greatest extent. Take them very seriously. Then we'll know the proper way to use everything. All right, let me stop here. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Yes.
Muchas gracias, Maharaj.
De nada.
La pregunta es la siguiente.
This is the question.
Por ejemplo, nosotros tenemos cierto deber, ya que estamos en un ashram diferente al de usted,
Tenemos un
deber diferente al de usted.
Okay.
We have a different,
No, I just didn't hear.
tenemos
Yeah, if you'd like to leave, feel free.
un deber, prescribed duty.
Yeah, tenemos un deber. We have a prescribed duty.
Por ejemplo, somos vijantes, tenemos que trabajar.
As family people, we have to work.
Y, por ejemplo, usted está en la orden de vida de renuncia y usted puede
And I can't even hear your question. In fact, I'm going to cancel questions, I think, because everybody wants to go and take prasadam, which is an intelligent thing to do. No? Okay. Let's give another moment or so for people to make their way to the front or the sides or whatever. Okay. If you're leaving, please do leave as quickly as you can, and those who are behind can handle a question or two. Okay. Jaldi Kripaya. Okay. Good. So,
Prasadam doesn't start until 45.
prasadam's not. Anyway, this is the nature of whatever it's the nature of. So, his question, where did you go? Who was asking the question?